What is up, everybody? Bootman here, and we are back with another Marvel Snap video. And in this video, I wanted to discuss this different type of deck that is, and you're hearing this correctly, primarily Series 3. That's right, everybody. You don't have to waste your valuable tokens on any cards in this deck, and it might actually help you climb the ladder a little bit. All right, so before we get started, if you're new here, hi, my name is Chris. I also go by Bootman, and if you love Marvel Snap as much as I do, make sure you subscribe and ring that notification bell. I love discussing different decks, strategies, cards, updates around the game, all sorts of stuff, and you don't want to miss any upcoming videos. And you also want to make sure you join our Discord server down in the description below, because this deck, as I'll discuss, actually came from our Discord server. We got a lot of cool people in there. Make sure you join. And follow me over on Twitter, which is linked down below. It's at BootmanMSTZ. I'm doing monthly giveaways for the season pass. In about like a week and a half or so, we have the new season starting. It's gonna be around Ant-Man, MODOK, and I'll be giving away season passes, but you gotta follow me on Twitter. All right, cool. So anyways, I know how frustrating it can be for so many people that you can't get your hands on Series 4, Series 5 cards, like especially Series 5 cards, right? And I have been spending the last few days just really trying to research and look and find like different decks that nobody's talking about, all right? Like that's something I try to do with my channel, is find topics or decks or strategies that people aren't really discussing too much. So I've been doing a ton of research, but then I remembered a week or two ago, I posted in our Discord chat, we have a deck discussion channel in there. I said, yo, first few people to send me a deck list, I'll give it a try, all right? As a content creator, I get a bunch of people saying, yo, Chris, you gotta try my deck. You gotta try my deck. And I'm like, there's so many of these, but I'm like, you know what? I'll give it a try. This might be something I do more of in the future. I'm trying to figure some things out with like some upcoming projects for the channel. So I decided to give it a test run in our Discord server. So this deck comes from a user by the name of Nick, that is 2 C's. I didn't really feel too creative this morning, so I called it Nick Crawler. I saw Nightcrawler, I'm like, Nick Crawler, all right? So we'll go through this, and listen. The only Series 4 card in this deck is Coulson. Coulson, I love Coulson. I think Coulson is one of the most underrated cards in this freaking game, but you don't need him in this deck, all right? I've played a few games with this deck. You don't need Coulson, all right? Replace Coulson with Sentinels, with, you know, some other card that draws a card if you have like Maria Hill, like whatever, okay? Just maybe White Queen, something like that, all right? Cool. So like I was surprised, like right now the featured location is the Rickety Bridge, which is very annoying. And this deck has worked surprisingly well. I think I played like 3 or 4 games and I only lost 1. So let's run through it real quick. We got Wasp, Ant-Man, Agent 13, Nightcrawler. So these are all your 1-drops. And it's worked out pretty decently. You know, I never used Wasp, and when I saw Wasp, I was like, wait, is there Lockjaw in this deck? No? Okay. But Wasp is actually really cool. Like, I was watching a video of another deck the other day, and it also had Wasp without Lockjaw. And it's really interesting just being able to throw down a card on the final turn and just get just a little bit extra power, and it's not using up any energy. So like you drop a 6-drop with Wasp, right? So we have these. Then we have Cable, right? Always a fun one. Jack a card from the other person's deck. Then we got Scarlet Witch. And this has actually been beneficial for Rickety Bridge. I actually played a game where I stole someone's magic, I limboed, and then I pulled like a Milky Snap trick where I limboed, and then I Scarlet Witched my limbo and won the game because it turned into a 6-turn game instead of the 7 that they thought we were going into. That was pretty funny. All right, but Scarlet Witch, I like the fact that we have a couple cards that can like change locations in this game, because I just said this on Twitter, when there are like hot and featured locations, like my motivation to play just like plummets, because I don't feel like building decks around the location all the time, you know? Sometimes it's fun. I actually like gain a lot of ranks on certain locations just because you can like really kind of manipulate how it goes, and especially if you're doing a strategy other people haven't thought of. But anyways, I'm glad there's a Scarlet Witch in here to change the location. One time I did change the location and it turned into Rickety Bridge. That sucked. Okay, anyways. Got Green Goblin in here. Send a little negative power over to their side. Morph, I love Morph. I don't use Morph enough. all right? Like, it bums me out that Morph's ability changes with Surfer decks, right? So like he's no longer a 3 cost. I wish that was different because I really want to play Morph more often, so I was pretty happy that Morph was in this, that Morph is in this deck. Earlier I morphed into someone's Odin, and it was pretty cool. All right, then we got Coulson. So, like I said, I think Coulson's an underrated card. When this card gets demoted and you pick him up, like, figure out ways to use him. Like, he gives you a random 4 and 5 cost card, okay? Like, that's amazing. That is amazing. Especially if you have him, like, in a Zabu deck or something, that 4 cost becomes a 2 cost. Coulson is a legit card. He was in my deck that I used this season when I hit Infinite. I love this card, but like I said, if you don't have Coulson, toss in a White Queen, a Sentinel, whatever it is, doesn't really matter, okay? Then we got Polaris, just a little bit of disruption. I was playing a game earlier. I pulled someone's armor off of Rickety Bridge. It totally screwed up whatever their plans were. Like, it was fantastic. Okay, then we got Nick Fury, another underrated card. Wait, what are we doing? They got me a free signed one? There you go, get up in there. All right, here, let's do this. By the way, I hope you guys are doing this. Set one to favorite, boom, automatically puts them in. So anyways, Nick Fury gives you 3 6 cost cards, all right? Then we got Doc Ock. Doc Ock, just to do some silly stuff. I'm not a fan of Doc Ock, but every once in a while, especially with Rickety Bridge as a featured location, like, a lot of people are using Doc Ock and it kind of screws you up. So this is actually come in handy, even though this deck was sent to me by Nick before the featured location even came out. All right, so this is the deck. Playing with it, like, the only thing is, like, since I'm rocking like an Agent 13, a Cable, an Agent Coulson, and a Nick Fury, like, the only thing is, like, I'm like, I kind of wish, like, I had a Collector in here. Like I said, like, Wasp is cool, but if anything, I might put Collector in instead, but you'll see how it goes. Like, this deck is pretty solid, and like I said, it's a surprising type of deck. Like, usually with this, you'd see a dino or something, so I think it catches people off guard when you just do some other random stuff. And since you're like pulling some of their cards, Agent 13 and Coulson give you random cards. If any of you saw my Agent Dino deck video, the one I used to get to Infinite this season, like, I like the fact that the opponent never really knows what cards you have in your hand. Super cool. All right, so without further ado, let's hop into a few games and see how it works. And yeah, maybe you'll want to give it a try too. All right, what are we starting with? Okay. So what I've been doing, I've been saving Wasp. Like, I don't want to use Wasp on the first turn because, like, I really think she's like more of an end game card. So let's go ahead and pass this on to Boromar. I've been having the craziest luck with locations earlier, like today. I'll get like Rickety Bridge and like Sanctum Sanctorum, like, just all sorts of weird stuff. I was tweeting about it. I'm like, I wish there was something in this game that like prevented just like two or 3 locations that are just locked down that you just can't do anything with, you know? So yeah, now I got a Scarlet Witch. Like, one of the things I'm thinking about, okay, you gotta do Player Beast. One of the things I've been thinking about, though, I wish there was a bigger, like, turn 6, like, maybe some more, like, 4 drops or something, I don't know. So I could drop Scarlet Witch in something over here on Rickety Bridge, because with Rickety Bridge, what's happening is like, people are leaving a card there that they don't really mind giving up, and because Rickety Bridge has been like this game of chicken, right? Like, do I want to put a card over there and blow both our cards up or what? So that's something I'm trying to get used to a little bit. So let's do a little Coulson. Let's do a little Coulson. We'll get Nightcrawler out there. Dang, what? Wait, what? Oh, okay, because 2 of those are zeros. Jeez. I was like, how the hell did you just drop all those? That's a lot of power right there. Let's do that. Let's do that. Bring that beast over here. Oh, lordy lord, don't hit my Nightcrawler. That's the way Gambit works, isn't it? It's like, don't hit the one card. You know? Um, pa, 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 pa. Let's do this. So here's what I'm thinking. If they drop something right here, right, we'll both blow up and then maybe Scarlet Witch it. But I could drop a Scarlet Witch and a 6-drop because it'll be reduced by our little buddy Elysium.
I still believe in heroes.
Oh, isn't that nice? Crap. Yeah, I don't like this, but... Oh my god, look at the 6-drops it gave me, too. Anything I could do to win that? A 13 there. Let's see what happens. This gonna work? Oh, get wrecked, son. I turned into a hazmat. Like, what are you doing, Morph? Morph, I was just building you up when we were breaking down the deck, and you turned into hazmat. Like, ugh. All right. Hey, we got the win. We got the win. All right. All right. So yeah, earlier I had a game that was Bifrost. It was Bifrost in. This is what made me think of that. It was Bifrost into Bar with No Name, right? So I dropped something on Bifrost, right? And then Bar with No Name shows up, and then it turns into Rickety Bridge. And I'm like, what is happening? What is this game doing right now? I played this guy this morning. Interesting. Okay. All right, here. We'll do this. So that way if it's Bar with No Name or something, we can get out of here. Oh. Noise. You're gonna move. Angela, huh? Let's get that over there. Let's pull out a little Coulson. Yeah. I usually don't try to fight for Mojo World. Like, I'm just like, I don't want to, like, be raised. Like, Mojo World, like, the raft, I've mentioned this in other videos. The main reason I fill up the raft is just so they don't. You know what I mean? So this is fine with Green Goblin because Bifrost will either push it over or it won't. And no thing to me. Yeah, I may not move Nightcrawler out of here. So yeah, I could drop Nick Fury and a 6-drop on turn on the last turn. I like this. Look, what? We got Blue Marvel again? Like, we got Blue Marvel in the last one. And if I need to, I can move Nightcrawler. What's doing, Lucky Sevens? What you got? I'm feeling pretty confident in this. Like, look at this board. Look at this board. Nick Fury, like, this is another reason why, like, why do people talk crap about Nick Fury? Nick Fury, Coulson, all these cards, you know what I mean? Oh, that ain't gonna help you. Oh, I guess if you bring out... Look at that. What? Did you guys see that? It just gave me the same cards as last game. It gave me Infinite and Destroyer. What are the odds of that? That is crazy. 7, so this will be 13. I gotta do that. I have to, because they might have a note in. They definitely have an Odin. Oh, but if that goes all the way to the right, there we go. Voila. No, yo, Nick, your deck is doing work. But that is crazy. That is crazy. 2 games in a row, Blue Marvel from Coulson, and then Infinite and Destroyer. Like the odds of that, like I'm not a math guy, but the odds of that are insane, all right? Because Nick Fury draws 3 cards, even though we can only draw 2 in that last game. And then Agent Coulson draws 2 cards. Like that combination of cards, like the odds of that is insane, insane, insane. If any of you know the chances of that, let me know down in the comments below. Oh, rickety, 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 rickety. All right, but we do have Scarlet Witch, so we can do some silly stuff. We can get silly over there. I guess that's the thing too. If I Scarlet Witch it, I can move Nightcrawler over too. What you doing, Thaddeus? Ooh, 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 ooh.
This land can never be
Weird world. Oh, Thaddeus. Thaddeus, you didn't want to play with Nick's deck? Thaddeus, Nick's deck's doing pretty good. You should have taken it. You should have taken Nick's deck. It's been doing all right this morning. All right, we'll do this last game, but oh no. I forgot what I was gonna say. That peak, we might do one more game. That peak really just did a number. Just did a number on us. Oh man. Let's see. Oh, here's what I was gonna say. Be mindful of like, cause I was thinking too, I'm like, hey, this deck's doing pretty good at infinite rank. Like, does that matter? Like, it doesn't matter too much. God, do I just want to do that? Yeah, whatever. Oh, cool. That's sick. It doesn't matter infinite rank. Like if your deck's doing good in infinite rank, so watch out because I see videos doing that and like I get it, but why are you snapping on me, Kang? Snap on me? You don't know me. Because it's mainly based, like your matchups are mainly based on collection level, not rank. So just keep that in mind. Like if you see a video, it's like, oh, infinite rank.
Avengers! Assemble.
That's gotta feel kind of weird for you, right, Kang? Right, Kang? You're like, oh, I'm gonna snap and then, uh-oh. Let's see, what you got? What you got, Kang? Oh, here, look. How's that lizard doing? Oh. Boo. Yeah, I can't drop enough power here. That was kind of funny though. Like that's the thing. Even though we lost this one, when somebody snaps and then you immediately do things that they're like kind of freak them out, you know what I mean? Like this would have been a nice game for that Destroyer to come out, right? Put him right there. But yeah, I like what I've been liking to do lately. We're gonna make Kang sweat it out a little bit. What I've been liking to do lately is just mess with people's heads. So since I'm infinite rank and I can't like drop below infinite rank, when people snap, I immediately snap back. And it has gotten so many retreats, like around like round turn 2 or 3. Like don't do this like all willy-nilly if you're not infinite. But yeah, it's kind of funny. Like it gets in their head. They're like, oh my God. Like like I think they're like, did I just make a massive mistake? Did I like what did I do, right? Like turn 2, turn 3 when they see their card not coming, you know what I mean? The other thing I've been doing too, aside from that, by the way, is instantly retreating. If they snap, I'm like, here's 1 cube. Like I want to annoy first turn snappers as much as I can. Like I've gone over, I don't think it's a good idea. I want to annoy them. So if you retreat when they first turn snap, like don't give them the 2nd cube. If you don't have an optimal hand on the first turn and they snap you, just bounce. Give them 1 cube, you lose 1. Like I hope they start to see like, oh my God, like I'm missing out on cubes because I am an impatient impulsive SOB, you know? Let's do one more. Yeah, because like last night I was playing around with like my Darkhawk deck, and like you really need Zabu to come out. Like I'm getting kind of tired of like the people who are like, oh, Zabu's like, or Darkhawk's like a broken card, right? Like, no, you have to retreat most of the time. Like if you do not have the cards to set up Darkhawk, he's not a great card. And I do not know why people aren't talking about it. Like, I don't know. Like, I think like if you're somebody who doesn't own Darkhawk, like maybe I just need to do a whole video. I'm tired of hearing people say Darkhawk's a broken card. Like, there's, okay, we might play one more. There. Yeah, that was about to get even worse for them with Darkhawk. Oh, hold on. Let me catch my bearings real quick before I finish my thought. Like, Sakar, when it screws you, it's terrible, but when it works out, it's hilarious. But yeah, like Darkhawk, it's not an amazing card. Like, it's great. Like, I love it. Like, I'm glad that I spent 6,000 tokens on it. But like, you might just be watching videos where people are just going insane with Darkhawk. There's a lot of retreating that goes on. There's a lot of losses that are going on. Like just keep that in mind. Keep that in mind, because I still will die on this hill that like any Series 3 deck that is like up to the good, decent standards can go toe-to-toe with any other deck out there, whatever they have. Like, I will die on that hill any day of the week. Okay, let's do one more. All right. Put you a little there, put you a little there. Oh, speaking of, by the way, see, you guys get so much more in these videos than anything else. Like, I don't just talk about the game, the deck, and stuff like that. You get other advice. Like, my videos that come in a bundle. Here's what I was gonna say. I've seen far too many people on Twitter have Shuri pop up in their token shop, and they're like, oh, should I do it? Listen, we've been talking a lot about impulse control lately. Okay? Wait. This card is dropping in 12 days. 12 days, this card is dropping. Don't you dare spend 6,000 tokens on this card. Don't you even think about it. All right? If you need somebody to yell at you about this, come find me. I will scream in your face, okay? Like, you just don't need to buy this card. Like, just wait it out. I want this card too. It's going, This could be really good. I can Shuri into Ak, and that'd be insane amounts of power. Oh, yeah. Then again, Shuri into Darkhawk might not be great. Let's see though. It's gonna make this Omega Red useless. Let's see, what are you doing? Oh, okay. Oh, why are you gonna do that? We might win this. We might win this. Yeah, Das Fast. That was about to get nasty. That was about, yeah, your Omega Red was gonna be sitting there with this little tentacle thing just in its holsters, because those were not going anywhere. But I was about to drop a 20 power Darkhawk. I probably would have pulled in. They were playing something with some big cards. So that could have gone a couple different ways. But yeah, I would have gotten this. You got my Ant-Man there. Game over. Because Nick, my man Nick in Discord, he builds amazing decks. All right, but again, don't you even think about spending 6,000 tokens on this card, okay? Like, I will figure out a way to ban you from watching my channel anymore. I will figure it out. Oh wait, I guess you can do that. I'm not gonna do that. Calm down. But I will give you a very stern talking to. If you need somebody to come scream at you, you just hit me up anytime. You know, maybe I should have called this card or this deck Nick to seize Fury. Maybe that's what I should have done. Maybe that was a missed opportunity. But anyways, that's the deck. Check it out. Primarily Series 3 cards. All we got different is Coulson. As you saw, Coulson just kept giving me the same cards over and over, except for that last one when Shuri came out. That was clutch. Even though the opponent didn't get to see the full magnitude about what was going to happen. But again, I want to keep doing videos like this. I am searching. I am putting in the work for all of you to find decks that are outside the box and different. I love this style of deck because it is so random. You don't know what's going to happen. Like, I just pulled a Shuri that scared the I don't know. It scared something out of that guy, okay? But yeah, because just stuff comes and they have no idea what it's gonna be. And they gotta ask themselves, was that card in my deck? Was that part of my strategy? Or was that something completely random? I love this style of deck. Nick, you killed it. Again, I might put Taskmaster in, but Wasp came in handy, especially like on these ones where you have Ant-Man and then Nightcrawler moving out and then you could drop Wasp there for nothing. Like, that's pretty cool. Doc Ock still scares the bejesus out of me, but for now, I'm not touching the deck. I'm not touching the deck. Nick, you done did good with this deck. Nick is in our Discord, so make sure you join our Discord. Hit up Nick, say, Nick, you built an amazing deck. All right, but I'm gonna keep checking these out. Please don't flood me with deck submissions. Like I said, I don't know how often I'm gonna do this because I already get a ton in the Discord. I literally said, hey, first 3 people to reply to this, I might give them a try, okay? Because this might turn into, because I'm working on like channel memberships and stuff like that, because I get a lot of requests for things and whatever, and I think I might make this kind of thing part of it. But I do want to keep looking for outside the box decks. So every once in a while, I might just be like, yo, give me some deck submissions and see if something seems interesting. This first one went very well. Nick, good stuff. All right, but anyways, that's all I got for this video. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you're new, make sure you subscribe, ring the notification bell. We're trying to hit 7,000 subscribers by the end of the month. We got 12 days. We only need like we don't even need 300 anymore. We need like 200 something. So if you're new, if you're watching this and that little subscribe button isn't pressed, just hit it. Just click it. Just press it with your finger or your mouse, whatever you gotta do. Just click that little thing. All right, and you can join our awesome Discord server. We do stuff like this. You can hang out with Nick. Nick makes dope decks. You don't wanna miss out on Nick, okay? So yeah, all right. And then lastly, follow me on Twitter at BootmanMSTZ if you wanna be part of our monthly season pass giveaways. New season pass is coming out in like a week and a half. All right, so yeah, so thanks so much for watching. I might do one more video. I always say that, and I usually do 2 videos a day, but I've been getting busy. All right, I've been getting a little bit busy, but I will try to make another video, maybe review another deck like this because I had 3 submissions. All right, but yeah, anyways, that's all I got for this video. Have an amazing rest of your day. I'll see you in the next one.